I think there's a misconception that comics are only for kids, or they should always be over the top, filled with explosions or superpowers. I loved reading comics as a kid. I didn't have a huge variety, but I loved the couple I did read. I've always wanted to draw comics, and I drew some pages here and there, but nothing substantial. I had no initial big plans for Grey Skies. It started from a single page I had drawn out with characters that had no names and no backstory besides the concept that they were lovers who had fallen out of love. I made attempts to flourish it into a story, but they weren't going anywhere. Most of the early work is really quite foggy in my memory now, but eventually, a 4-chapter script and storyboards were completed. I dropped the project shortly afterwards due to a feeling like something wasn't right that I couldn't shake off. Months later, I found the scripts and storyboards on my computer, and I found a renewed conviction to complete the project. Grey Skies follows the characters Sam and Emily, lovers in the past, but only strangers in the rain now. The heart of Grey Skies is forgiveness. One of them seeking it, the other one needing to give it. My faith plays a large part in influence in Grey Skies. Whether I'm drawing or not, or whether I'm writing or not, I'm a follower and believer of Jesus Christ. The very cornerstone of my faith is that God, Jesus, died on the cross for the forgiveness of our sins and rose again for you and for me, that He loves us that much. He taught that we are to forgive others, to keep no record of wrongs. If we are able to receive forgiveness through Jesus, then how can we not extend that towards others as well? Both the forgiveness in Jesus and forgiving others in return. I finished Grey Skies in about August of 2017, but I'll be very honest and say I did it with very little research and studying into the actual medium of comics, and so I made a lot of questionable choices. Over the past months, I've been trying to address some of those problems. It's temporarily called Grey Skies Extended. Parts of the scripts have been rewritten, some of the illustrations have been redone, some pages have been reworked, and new pages are being added with the hope that it can be more compelling, more engaging, and more beautiful than it was before. I've been very open about Grey Skies being a Christian-themed comic, but it's not just for Christians, it's for everyone. I believe the message is relevant to everyone, and I hope that regardless of your beliefs that you'll give it a chance. I hope that you'll be taken on an emotional journey, and that you'll be able to take something meaningful from it.